live kind of late, as you could tell by the title. Opinions are not fixed. I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. I do know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the mess. I want to talk about the mess. I want to talk about the streets. Everything. Because, you know, I get on the plane tomorrow. I'm leaving Texas, so... Nothing like that agave water, honey. Child, we literally, like, I've been on the move since I had my luncheon. I feel like I've just been going. There was so much I wanted to talk about, but I didn't want to structure it because I'm going to start doing more uploads. So there we have that. But I did want to talk about the drama, baby. Is there drama? I don't know. Not I'm always up late. Asia. Yeah, I do be up late, but it is what it is. Look, I know it's Taco Tuesday, so it's late for some of y'all. It's late here, but I have an early morning flight, and then y'all gonna see who I'm linked up with. So yeah, but I just wanted to chit chat with y'all real quick because I feel like once a month we should do like a can we be honest moment. There's been so much going on that I can't even keep up. So I want us to have a can we be honest moment. But can y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video out. I did not share it. I literally do not feel like getting my tablet, which is lazy. But it is what it is. As y'all can see, I'm in my hotel, baby. It is what it is. Not you in Dallas, Texas. I didn't know you was in. If y'all would have told me y'all was in Dallas, I would have linked up because I was only in Dallas for a day. Hey, Sherry. Hey, TJ. Yes, hit that like button. Hey, Jay. Yes. Look. I cannot even lie. Moving has been excruciating, but I want to talk about some things. I didn't want to do a structured video. I just wanted to, you know, do our normal, can we just talk like we used to? Can we talk? Okay, so yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So, again, hey, Couture Bays. It's your girl, Brooke, going live with the Real Talk and Base Squad. We got to talk. So, again, like, comment, subscribe, tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and others. And opinions are not fixed. Opinions are not fixed. Opinions are not fixed. Opinions are not fixed. I'm not going to keep you here long because I definitely want to see what AT2 has to say about Maggie. You know, the woman who said, I'm Couture with the good coochie. Yes, shout out to that queen. Because what you said, she ain't no diva. Yes. So engaging in the video is the freest thing you could do over here. I know a lot of y'all like send me cash apps. Thank you so much. I got a cash app earlier today. Shout out to the boss. Okay, I was thankful, grateful. Yes. So I do want to start it off with, I see a lot of people are still talking about the Kenya Moore situation. I just wanted to say this. Kenya Moore is a beautiful woman. I really do not feel like she thought it through. Hence why there's an outpour. I saw she was going back and forth. Well, she got under the post about Andy's pod. And I feel like Kenya is not coming back. She is in strife with Bravo, NBC Universal. And they're going to make an example out of her. But I always go back to, you don't win when you play dirty. You just don't win when you play dirty. And a lot of people feel some type of way, but Kenya also has to realize, one, she gave them the ammunition to get her up out of there. You know, what she did to Nene, she's reaping from that. Because y'all know the girls be acting. So it is what it is. Yes, please like, comment, and subscribe. Like this video, like this video, like this video. I don't have an issue with Kenya. I don't have an issue with Team Twirl, but it is what it is. I just see so many people talking about it, and I'm not interested because Kenya knows better. She's the elder. Kenya is in her 50s, which I didn't know that. I thought she was in her 40s. Either way, Kenya is way too grown to be sitting out here talking about, someone was trying to take food out her mouth. She took the food out her mouth. She took the food out her mouth. It is what it is. I've seen there's been a huge debacle with Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Weird. I thought we were off that show. I thought we've moved past Love and Marriage, Huntsville. How come we're still talking about them? I thought Melody wasn't coming back. You see, this is my issue with the Love and Marriage crew. They be sitting up there doing that rah-rah with the rah-rah, talking about some, oh, if Melody leaves, we're not talking about it. But y'all been talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville since she announced she wasn't coming back. So is she coming back to the show? Why are we still talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville? It doesn't make sense. And I say it doesn't make sense because it's the girlies whose channels are all about Melody Shari. Martell Holt's ex-wife. Very weird, very strange. I don't know. Very weird, very strange. Please like this video, y'all. I have to continue to say that because for some reason, y'all don't want to be liking the content. That guala guala kichi kichi. Yes, I just don't get it. Like, why are we still talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville? It's so boring. And this is why I tuned out of the show. Y'all are still talking about Martell and Melody as if they have a beautiful symbiotic relationship. They don't. It's weird. I think it's strange. I don't know. It's a lot I could say, but I'm just choosing not to because a lot of the people I like, they talk about elements of the show. They don't harp all day, every day about the same thing. And did y'all know that the girls was beefing? I saw Empress Radio. Y'all gotta subscribe to her membership. Empress Radio literally woke it up because some woman, I don't know who she is, was talking about her child and all these other things. And I'm like, why are y'all talking about people's kids? Like, why can't y'all just keep it on the show? Nobody has full domain over the network or anything like that. Y'all are not getting first dibs on the tea. If you were getting first dibs on the tea, you wouldn't have to fight with people. Yeah, vertical lives do bring a lot of trolls, but it's okay because we don't care about the trolls. They watched. It is what it is. I have thick skin, so I don't be caring nothing about that. Hey, Cherry baby, what's going on? What's going on? So again, I think it's weird, and you know what? I also think it's weird that people are looking to gang up with other people to talk about other people. Case in point, ET2. We might as well get into it because y'all can see so AT2 has not, he said back in December, he's not effing with Sherelle and Perry. We know that to be true. They've not talked on the phone. They did that, whatever. That was back in December. How come in the 2025 April, Passover is this weekend, April, I'm gonna wake it up because y'all know I love AT2. AT2 is my friend. How come in April we're still talking about the same thing? We're still doing the same thing. Are you not tired? Are you not bored? I'm not a Pisces. I'm not a Pisces. When it comes to who Donat, not even who Donat is beefing with, because Donat and AT2 do not get along. That's on them. I'm not engaging. I'm simply not engaging because I can't be nobody's pawn. Nobody's. Am I biased towards AT2? To an extent, yes, I am, because he's my friend. He has my phone number. We talk on the phone if I feel like there's something going on. We text each other. We talk about doing a meet and greet, which AT2, Nadi told me I'm down. I feel like AT2 and I are more than colleagues. We've established that. And I think it's pretty evident who I've established I'm more than colleagues with. Who I'm friends with on social media, honestly and truly, is nobody's business. But I'm not about to give anybody any information or hear anybody out when it comes to AT2, because if you have an issue with him, take that up with him. He's a man. You're a man. Do what men do. Talk it out. Duke it out. I don't know. Survival of the fittest. Hey, AT2. Hey, love. What's going on? I love you too. Yes. Survival of the fittest. When I was going through my situation with Wiley, everybody stayed out of it. Now, to the girls who decided to do the content, to the girls who decided to drag, tag, and bag me, oh, look, I'm glad you got your coin. But I didn't engage because I knew it was going to be loud. It was real loud. My issue is, why are we reigniting old beef? What's up with that? Are we desperate? Are we desperate for the view? Are we desperate for the coins? It doesn't make sense. And I truly believe, this is in my mind, that Sherelle and Perry saw how the Tasha K, Storm Monroe, Chelsea Alana debacle went down, and they wanted a piece of it. Especially with Nyla. They saw the numbers. They saw what Nyla was doing. They saw that myself, OKP, Naughty Love, AT2, we were eating. We were eating off that commentary. Eating so much, I think for some people, it brought in thousands upon thousands of dollars. And I think they thought they could have a moment like that. But Sherelle and Perry could never be a Tasha K. They don't wake up the streets like that. That's what they wanted, but then because I was dragging them, they wanted to sue. But baby, they can't sue. What are they suing for? And that's what makes them lame. That's what makes them lame. Like, I understand the drama between Chelsea, Alana, Storm, Tasha. They were over there making money. They was making 6 figures plus, baby. They was making money. That made sense to me. Baby, I was properly entertained. I loved the book. Even though a lot of y'all say y'all didn't like it. Chelsea girl. Chelsea. Happy anniversary, boo. Chelsea. They could never make me hate her. Like, they could never. I was properly entertained. I think they wanted that moment and it didn't work. They teamed up with Denai, and I don't know what that's about, because I don't see Denai in my algorithm at all. And what I'm talking about, I don't think the Bay Squad watches him, so I don't see his content. That's literally how the algorithm is set up. If I watch something on YouTube and somebody else that I'm subscribed to watches it, they all see it. We can kind of see it. It kind of curates the YouTube. I only see politics, and I see politics, reality TV, and everything that's trending. I never see Donald. So I'm not saying he's not here, but I don't see him. I don't have an issue with him. When y'all say he was talking about me, I just let it go, because I was just like, I didn't believe y'all, but then I heard the clip and I was like, dang, that's crazy. And I left it alone, because it is what it is. His opinion, his words, so be it. Even with Naughty, like Sherelle mentioning Naughty, I thought it was weird. I thought it was strange. I said, what are we doing? It's weird. It's weird to me. It's always gonna be weird to me because I know they not built like that in real life. I didn't have to do a background check. I didn't have to do a background check. Okay, we don't do that. I don't care enough. AT2 brings a different perspective like you to me on YouTube. Foolishness. Get those likes up. Hey, Gigi, what's going on? Should I read the book? You should read it if you like. It was, to me, it was a quick read. It wasn't dry. I thought it was a tell-all. It wasn't a tell-all, but I don't knock the hustle. Not after not, Lord. No one is dying. AT2. They using scare tactics is all. If AT2 didn't get served at this point, it's not happening. Ooh. Right? The only time I see him is when he's on someone's channel. Ooh. 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 Oh my Lord. That's a nasty read, honey. Y'all is bringing it. Did I tell y'all I went and got my nails done out in the country where my daddy is at? And baby, it was so cheap. I tipped them a big old tip. I did. Turn your volume down if I'm too loud. Hey, Callie, what's going on? They do be made, and can I say something? I said this before, and I think people took offense to it, but a lot of the OGs on YouTube feel some type of way. A lot of the OGs on, I don't think I'm an OG because I have not hit the status I need to. Now, personality-wise, impact-wise, I'm an OG, but subscribers, I'm not there yet. Y'all know I'm a working bae. I have to go to work. Hence why I am transitioning to Asia, to go sit down. I'm going to the feds for a year. It is what it is. So I think a lot of the OGs feel some type of way when they see people who have a personality that transcends out of a certain genre of YouTube. Case in point, myself. I started out in reviews. I always let people know that the videos are there. I was a review girly. I transitioned into gossip, and that's celebrity news and gossip, all trending things. And that's when the girls got mad. If you go look at my viral content, I just gave my opinion on things that I thought were interesting to me. I was being myself. And I think a lot of the OGs who like to pick with people who they quote unquote are not on their level, can't see them, they're mad simply because they see the impact they have. What better way to stifle somebody's growth than to knock them off their pedestal, stop them in their tracks? That's how I feel about it. Right? She got a legit job. Yeah, I do got a legit job, baby. I get a W-2 all the time. All the time. Hey, Divine. Hey, love. Oh, no, I'm not paying for subscribers. No, I'm not paying for subscribers. We'd never do that. I'll talk to one person before I pay for a subscriber. We're never doing that. Y'all know, I don't even make enough money to be doing that. Yes. Thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. Hey, y'all. Hey, Hassan. I'm serious. I want to know. Oh, my Lord. I don't know what he's talking about. But that's what I think it boils down to. I think a lot of the OGs feel some type of way because let's be very clear. AT2 has had interviews with some of the who's. He's had an interview with Royce and that big old scandal. And it was at the right time. It was like lightning hitting in a bottle. That is dope as fuck to me. And when I look at other people's channels, Yeah, they have these subscribers, but they're not making an impact. They're not bringing the tea. And I think one of the reasons why people really get upset is, I've said it from the beginning, I think Tasha K is amazing. She's able to do things the girlies are not. She's able to transcend that content in a social media space where it's appealing to the masses. And she be bringing us exclusives. I feel like this. If you have a certain number of subscribers, you should not be on the same wavelength as us. You should be doing something a little bit more elevated. You know, the in-person interviews, having these exclusives with certain content creators. I think it's strange that the girlies are, you know, they be rich as fuck and all these things, but they have no impact, they have no network, they have no connections. Because who are you really talking to? They're not doing anything with their platform. And to me, I think that's a disadvantage. Exactly, TJ. TJ just got an interview with Jay Reed, who is a big time hip hop producer. Work with some of the best, particularly Nicki Minaj. Gave exclusive tea. Like, I just think like you should be able to transcend your platform. You say you're that girl in that space. I should see something. And this is coming from somebody with my subscribers. You should be able to elevate the platform. You have 500K plus, 100K plus. You're bringing in a certain amount of money. You should be curating content differently. I don't know. But I'm not about to help them because they didn't pay me. Or they can't. Ooh, DG, JJ. Ooh. Thank you, Preach. They not suing 822. It's been 2 weeks now since she made that threat. I think she just likes to make those threats and it makes her look weird. So if someone has a difference of opinion than yours and they clap back at you and their clap back is stronger than yours, you want to sue them, and then you go team up with a bunch of people who are anti who you're talking about. That's weird. And then y'all look dumb because they're too old for that. I said it. I said people could be meaner. People could be meaner, but why would we mean? Why would we be mean to the elders like that? Why? And then they brought up Naughty Love. That was another thing. Doing a background check on Naughty Love. What did you gain from that? Weird behavior. Just weird behavior. And I'm like, you want to be in the beef sector so bad. You want to be in the beef sector so bad, but yet you suck at it. And I say they suck at it because I've seen people in the beef sector duke it out. Now, before y'all even get, when I met Wiley, Wiley was not in the beef sector. I didn't even know Wiley came from the beef sector until he talked about Library Gate. When I met Wiley, I was beefed out with, I saw his video talking about the OG situation. So I didn't think he came from the beef sector. So I had no clue. I had no clue. Not they too old for the scare tactics. Not AARP and cooking commercials. What? That is funny. I'm not going to sleep, Big Slim. Shush. Yeah, don't be sexual in the chat. That's weird. We're not talking about sex. This is not a sex channel. Oh, no, Lady Mahogany, why'd you delete that? Baby, that was funny. The AARP commercials and cooking. What if they don't know how to cook? I will say this. I do like what Perry talks about. I'm not subscribed to his channel, but he does political commentary. I like him. I think he's the personality of that show, which is sad. Which is sad. Y'all gonna be shocked when y'all see me tomorrow and who I'm with. Okay. And who I'm with. Again, I think they're jealous. And it's not just Sherelle and Perry. I'm talking about OGs. They're not the only ones. I just don't care to mention the other ones. For what? You know, people like to get up here and talk about let it go, let it go, let it go. Y'all never tell these OGs to let it go. Never. Y'all always telling the people who are responding to the OGs to let it go because it fits some type of narrative. Like, if you're still on YouTube, you can't tell me about success. And I say that with the utmost disrespect because Issa Rae started out on Black Girl Awkward on YouTube. She's an A-list producer, celebrity, actor, writer. So, and I ain't seen her back on YouTube since she left. So when the girls get to talking that guala guala kichi kichi, and oh, I'm this and I'm that, clearly you're not doing enough. Because I know a couple girlies, and I like Issa Rae. That's how I know. That's why I watch Insecure. If you got it like that, you wouldn't be on this app. I don't have it like that. We have not made it there yet. We have not made it there yet. We have not. You could tell the girls who are successful because they not on this app. So when they get to talking that guala guala geechi geechi and oh wah, baby, you're on YouTube like the rest of us. You have not transcended your celebrity, social status, or position in society outside of this app. Please. Please. I'm just saying. Awkward Black Girl was your show? Oh, I love it. Remember when she was over there rapping Little Kim? It's crazy. My final point, and we're going to talk about this probably tomorrow. Foxy Brown not being on Billboard. Y'all know I had to end it with some... Listen, I'm about to ruffle some feathers. Foxy Brown not being in female raps, Billboard, top MCs is the epitome of FAFO. I don't care if Foxy Brown was disrespectful to every person in the industry. The fact that they're erasing her imprint on hip hop. I'm talking about Foxy Brown. I'm talking about Inga. Inga has not been in anybody's conversation when they talk about female rap, let alone hip hop. She's rapped with the who's in hip hop, and she's not on the list. Are y'all okay? And this is my issue with the OGs and the people with the status. Y'all are not saying anything. This is why y'all know I don't be respecting a lot of people. Joe Budden, I didn't see you speak on it yet, but you want to bully Melissa Ford? You and that fat ninja over there? Please. Out of here. Ebro, you're not going to say anything? This is why I don't take you serious either. Out of here. When the girlies get that, oh, I thought that none of the pods is talking about it. How come Foxy Brown is being erased? How come Foxy Brown is being erased? We're talking about Foxy Brown, who was a part of the firm. She was over there rapping with AZ and Nas. Are y'all dumb? This is the woman who was pit against Little Kim. Are you dumb? What are we doing? And if y'all allow this, they will do it to others. And I'm sorry, if y'all sit here and y'all say nothing, they will do it to others. The girlies should be speaking out. There's so many girls who use the icon status of Foxy into their blueprint now. Like, it's so irritating because I'm so passionate about it. I get it. She was problematic, but come on now. She was rapping with Nas, Jay-Z, AZ, heavy hitters, sliding on the beat, made pivotal songs, top 10 hits. It girl. I don't like that. We should be waking it up. And this is my problem because it shouldn't have to take a person like me to say something for the OGs and the big wigs to come along and take my talking points and regurgitate them out. Force their hand. If they talking that hip hop guala guala geechee geechee, y'all should be forcing their hand. And yes, if you hear anybody moving forward talking it, that's because they heard it over here first. I have not seen somebody with notoriety status or position speak about how they have been erasing the erasure of Foxy Brown needs to be studied. Like, she was over there with the heavy hitters. Ludicrous. Why are we acting like she don't have an impact? They still play her songs. What is going on? And I don't care if she don't F with the media. You mean to tell me because she doesn't with the media, we're just going to erase her out of hip hop? They are not doing the men like that. And y'all know that. They're not doing the men like that. And y'all know that. Andre 3000 has been saying he's awkward since I was a child. And they're not erasing his footsteps in the sand. Project Pat is still getting love. They're not erasing him. The girls are remaking her songs. Remixing them or switching them up. I don't know what you call it when they redo it. She's worked with people who are pivotal in the music scene, and we're just going to act like she's a nobody? No, Bianca, exactly. They kept Vanilla Ice. He was in the 100 rappers conversation, which was strange to me. Very strange, very weird, but you know, what do I know? What do I know? Our lady body parts ruled the rap game, okay? And that's truthful. That's truthful. I'm just like, why are you erasing Foxy Brown? She was pivotal in a rap beef. Several rap beefs. She was in the one with what's the old boy who she was engaged to out on the West Coast? She was in that one. She was in the Jay-Z Nas one. She was in a few. And a few. It's just weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. It irritates me. I feel like we're doing a disservice to the women when we try to erase, you know, a Foxy Brown. You know, and I looked at the list. You know, they had Monty Love up there. I can't even quote I'm younger. Monty Love is not my time. I'm not saying she don't deserve her flowers. But if you could put a Monty Love on there, you could put a Foxy Brown. Corrupt, yup. Latifah Eve. She's fought with the girls who are currently it girls now. So I'm like, what are we doing? What are we trying to say? Which leads me into my final talking point. Until y'all start doing right by the girlies from the South, I can't take these lists serious. Until y'all start doing right by the girls from the South, I can't take these hip-hop lists serious because y'all are leaving off people who are pivotal in the hip-hop space. Y'all put some of them up there, but we need to acknowledge them all, okay? I don't want to see another tribute to female rap, and y'all are not including a Mia X, a Gangsta Boo, who else, a Jackie O, people who had staying power. Kaya, cause y'all conveniently left her off there too. Yeah. If the girlies are out here making remakes with the beats to the song, we can honor them. We can honor them. Of course, Mia X, because I'm the lady in this crew, okay? Gangsta twins, all kinds of stuff. Until y'all do right by us, nobody's going to take y'all serious. And Pimp C said it best. Y'all like to discredit the South, but use us when you want to get hot. Roxanne Shante had a whole movie on Netflix. She was in the list of hot female rappers. She's being honored. She had a couple movies. So I see her being recognized. They definitely didn't at the West Coast. They don't want to honor the trailblazers, the girls who made impact. I remember me and X having the lip gloss and the updo. I wanted to be fine like her. Ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the check up. Run the check up and run the check up. Thank you, T. Thomas. Thank you for the donation. I just feel like they be doing Foxy Brown so wrong because Foxy Brown was commercial. We can say what we want about the other women and their commercial success, but Foxy Brown was commercially successful. She was working with NSYNC in the Backstreet Boys. She was on MTV, BET, and VH1. Back when they used to show music videos. Look, I'm talking about my childhood. Okay? She was on Cedar's World. TRL. And the Hottest Music Countdown. That bust down rap she used to wear, the girlies was doing it. I remember she did an interview with, she was sitting down, she was talking about her watch, and she said, my first watch only had like one diamond, the 1, 2, 3, 4, like, now, and she was over there with Kimora Lee Simmons. She was hot. The 90s, the 2000s, even the mid-2000s. Baby, the girls wanted their hair done. They back like Foxy. Foxy was on talk shows talking about how she used to be violent and she changed her life. That could be why I used to be a former crash out. Yes, our culture will always birth music trends. You ain't never lied. So I just think it's disrespectful. She outsold Lil' Kim at one point. Are we forgetting that? Are we really forgetting that? She came into the game a teenager and went platinum. Are we forgetting that? I'm telling you, I used to be like, yes, I want my roller wrap like Foxy Brown. And it was, because I have, her grade of hair is different from mine, but when it was pressed out, I don't, I used to get a relaxer, the perms, the relaxer, just to make my hair straight, and it would not make my hair straight. I was the only one getting a relaxer. My hair was never straight, baby. I used to want it bone straight so I could have a Foxy Brown. No. Foxy did look good back then. One of the biggest hip hop beefs that put Little Kim in prison, and we keeping her out of child. I don't like it. It's given. That's suspicious. But y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm trying to see what AT2 got to say. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna be doing some uploads. Depending on how the internet is, where I'm going in Asia will determine if we'll be doing lives. The lives will be a little different because I'll be going live at a different time, but I will be accommodating the base class. So stay tuned, stay alert, keep those alerts on. Thank y'all for everything. I'm so grateful. Continue to share this out. We're on the road to 15K. So in order to get 15K, we need the subscribers. We got to curate the content, which means we gotta push it out there in the forefront. So share this out in your back chats, which the hated hoes in the back. Thank you for the donations in the comments. Thank you for the donations. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Y'all know we don't operate off of money, but we love money. Okay, we love it. We love a good coin. Do we not? Yes. It just makes things so much easier because it invests back into the brand. Okay. Yeah. 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 And of course, thank y'all to everybody who's had their prayers. Thank you to everybody who's been like just so humbled, truly. Continue to send me those stories, honey, because that's how we built this brand, brick by brick. And on that note, what are your thoughts, Space Squad? What are your opinions? Comment down below. I gotta go. Bye, hoes.